President Trump and Vice President Harris are back on the campaign trail with just 11 days until the election. Today, Trump will sit for an interview with podcasting giant Joe Rogan at Rogan's studio in Austin, Texas. He's also expected to take part in campaign events in Texas and Michigan. The Harris campaign is saying the vice president will not be doing Rogan's podcast because of scheduling conflicts.
Okay, is anyone surprised that she's not going on the Joe Rogan show? I mean, I was surprised that she even entertained the thought of going on, and I was really surprised. So the fact that she canceled on him, it sounds about right. There's no way she would go on his show. But Trump is. Trump's showing up because he's not afraid to get those hard-hitting questions, because he's got answers. He won't give you word salad. He'll actually answer your questions. So that's quite refreshing on these campaign streets, right?
On Sunday, the former president is holding a massive rally in deep blue New York City at Madison Square Garden. House Speaker Mike Johnson is reportedly attending the sold-out event.
Okay, guys, let's take a pause, because New York City, which is a Democrat typically city that votes blue, has sold out Madison Square Garden. Are you all registering that this is going to be too big to rig? Are you all registering that this is going to be a landslide victory for Trump? This is incredible. This is historical, monumental.
Meanwhile, Trump appearing stunned by Harris, claiming that the White House has done the right thing when it comes to the border. Listen.
She said, quote, "I think we did the right thing."
Wait a minute, that she's handling it correctly?
Correct.
She said that?
She said that. She said, quote, "I think we did the right thing."
We allowed 21 million people in. We allowed 13,099 murderers. We allowed mental institutions from all over the world. If she said that, look, she's a grossly incompetent person. And if she said that, they had the worst border in history.
All you have to do is give her a mic and let her speak, and she will expose herself. If you just let her talk, that's all you got to do. And these days, Obama and everybody they put a mic in front of, they are actually helping the Trump campaign. So let them talk.
I spoke exclusively with Trump campaign senior advisor Tim Murtaugh, who shared the Trump campaign's closing message to voters, saying, quote, "Kamala Harris for the last 4 years has wrecked the economy and the border. Donald Trump will fix both of them." Murtaugh telling me that the beauty of this election cycle is that everybody who is going to vote has lived through the Trump years and the Harris years. Quote, "They have experienced both administrations. When Trump was president, the economy was fantastic, inflation was non-existent, the border was secure, and the world was at peace." Meanwhile, Harris will be in Houston, Texas today for a rally where Beyonce is expected to perform. Harris was also joined by former President Barack Obama at the rally, slamming Trump and doubling down on her economic policies.
Over the last years, and in particular the last 8 years, Donald Trump has become more confused, more unstable, and more angry. You see it every day.
She got a plan to make your life better. She's going to go after corporations that unfairly jack up prices. She's going to make it easier to build and buy a home.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that the gig is up and people are waking up. I want to show you this clip of the difference between how people receive Kamala Harris and how people receive Donald Trump. Now, of course, this is their base, right? So as Kamala Harris walks into the press room, you can feel, y'all know how it is when you have to salute someone you really don't like. I mean, you could just feel the energy. But I don't want to convince you. I'm going to let you take a look for yourself, and you can come up with your own conclusion.
I'll also show you that Democrats don't even like Kamala Harris. This is really special proof of that. Here's Kamala Harris walking into a room of hand-selected sycophants in the White House, having to be told to clap for her.
It's the room.
Here she comes.
You can clap. It's okay.
And everyone just laughs at her, and nobody claps. No one claps.
You have a seat. We're going to have a conversation, Mayor. It's good to be with you.
It's not that they don't even clap, because they obviously are recording, but they don't cheer. They're not excited. When someone walks in the room that you really respect, you are so elated to let them know how much you honor them and how happy you are, and you appreciate them. You're excited. There's some type of excitement that comes with that. And as you see, I mean, honestly, she just doesn't carry that type of energy.
Democrats don't even like her. Why? Because when Democrats just try, even off a prompter, try to let her say something, she says this.
When we talk about our children, I know for this group, we all believe that when we talk about the children of the community, they are the children of the community.
Hello, everybody.
And listen, this is not the first time that I have showed you comparisons of the reactions that Kamala Harris gets with her constituency versus the reaction that Trump gets with his. It's like night and day. And she, like I've said before, she just doesn't even have the charisma that Obama has. That's why he's been on the campaign trail with her day and night, because he wants to get 4 more years, because, you know, he's the one that's really been behind the show. So she's been out here in these campaign streets with him more than Tim Walz, who is her actual running mate. But, you know, they say a lot without saying anything if you just have eyes to see. All right, so that is your update on current news. I'll see you soon. Take care.